Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss Chainlink and its token Link. None of the content is financial advice. Right now, the price of Link is at around $12. It is coming off at a key area of support, this ascending orange or yellow line over here, which Link has held as support since about October 2023, has come into a question quite a bit since last few weeks, especially this week. The price is slightly below that $12.71, above which that area of support kind of manifests. The current valuation of the 20-week simple moving average is around $16, which coincides with the 0.23 fib level drawn from the 2021 high for Link to the 2022 to 2023 lows that Link had at around $5, roughly speaking. Now that the 20-week simple moving average is coming down, so again, unless Link makes a move to that $16 level in the next few weeks, that 20-week simple moving average could be at somewhere between $15 to $14, and again a rally to that level in, let's say, mid to late February, if that happens, could push beyond that. The price action could push downwards. If it does break down, again, there isn't much area of support. The major area of support then is at around $10, between $10 and $10.50. And if there is another uh, leg to the downside, then all the way to the previous lows that Link had uh, again formed this range, starting $9 and again as low as about $5. So that's the technical analysis for Link, again, not financial advice. What we have over here, this is the weekly price action of Link, and this is the blue color, and the white color is 200-week simple moving average. Whenever the price is below the 200-week simple moving average, this blue line turns into the white line, and again accumulating below the 200-week moving average, historically speaking, for Link, again, has not been the worst time. Link has been around since 2017, so about 9 years now, coming close to 9 years of completion. The 300-week simple moving average is also a good indicator. Whenever this line is in red color, that means the price is below the 300-week moving average. Right now, what has happened is the price is lower than the 300-week moving average, which is at around $14.88, but not quite meaningfully below the 200-week simple moving average. That could happen to an asset which has spent quite a bit time in an uptrend, like Link has had from 2023 to now at early 2026. Again, the price action back then was at around $8 to $9. Now the price action has stayed meaningfully above the $10 to $12 level for better part of the last 3 years. So where is the 200-week moving average? Currently at around $12.53. Price is slightly below the 200-week simple moving average, but not meaningfully lower than the 200-week moving average. If there is a break down to the downside, again, the 200-week simple moving average before a meaningful breakout acts as a resistance. So at least in the short term. What I'm looking personally, if there is a breakdown, then again, if the price uh, tries to come up to the 200-week simple moving average and gets rejected over there, that could be again one of the signal. Um, right now, again, all things considered, accumulating Link below 300-week and 200-week moving average. If, let's say, come next bull run, where the price action has more chance to break to the upside, like it did back in December 2024, again, from the $5 level to the $30 level. That was essentially a 6x in terms of return in the short term. So that kind of seasonality, positive seasonality is, if that kind of seasonality is ahead of us, accumulating below the 200-week and the 300-week is not definitely not the worst idea, uh, given the volatility of the asset. In the this is the monthly candles for Link. Again, the trend is clear that the last 3 to 4 months for Link have been negative, like they were back in 2022 bear market also. Again, this time around, instead of November 2021, and again November, December, January, and February being red, this time around, this downturn for Link started much earlier, that is in September. Again, 2 months before the November one in 2021. So September, October, November, December, 4 months have been red. Now again there was again one green month in March, and then again three more negative or bearish months ahead of us. If January stays green, uh, again it's barely green right now. If January stays green, then February, March, and April could be uh, the major drops in the bear market for Link, like they were back in 2022. Although Bitcoin bottomed in November, Link kind of made its major drop and set the range for the lows early on in June itself. So, if again 3 months later, the accumulation could begin, time frame for accumulation could begin as early as about April to May of 2026. If we go to our own website, again trying to estimate what Link could do in the short term, again we have these charts all available for free on our website. You can check it out. Link is on the bottom of your screen, cryptoweeklies.com. This is my own website. The machine learning based price forecast, again the bottom prediction, if there is a negative February, March, and April, the bottom towards the end of April for Link could be at around $7.65. That's the weekly average, as predicted by the seasonal ARIMA based model, trained on weekly's price action for Link since 2017. Coming to the regression based fair value estimation, the polynomial regression model says that the fair value for Link is at around $9, and accumulating below that serious accumulation zone, if there is a recessionary drop, that is at around slightly lower than $4.50. So that is again wishful thinking. Not all bear markets have a recession or recessionary trend, and again as Link did not have a new all-time high in 2024-2025 cycles, the again if the upside is kind of diminished, the downside also could theoretically have a diminished presence. So again, right now again as these regression based fair valuation stands, $9 level could be critical for Link. To the upside, if there is a breakout, again there could be some sort of a resistance at around this yellow line, like it was back in December 2024 and in September 2025. Briefly the price action went slightly higher than that, but that level for Link is at around $18. So that again coincides really well. Again, this is as of today, but again this yellow line has a downward slope, so all of them could meet at the 20-week simple moving average in sometime in future at around $15 as well, before there is another leg downside potentially. All in all, again if we were to look at the current risk level using the same regression model, again instead of a weekly candle body, this is drawn on the daily daily price action. Right now the risk for accumulation is at around 0.22. If you zoom it in, again it's the second best time to DCA Link per this model. Ideally, whenever the color code shifts to this purple zone, that's when accumulation makes the most amount of sense. That's where the price is meaningfully lower than the regression based fair value. That is still to be decided. All in all, again if we look at the estimated bear market bottom for Link as it stands, and using three different scenarios, the base case scenario, the ideal bear market bottom for Link is at around $8.50, which is about 31% lower than the current price. This is again drawn from the time weighted average price model, regression model, and a 20-week simple moving average price, together forming this weighted risk based on how the price is in relation to these three risks. The base bear case for 2026 for Link is around $8.55. The panic case with some sort of non-recessionary drop to the downside is slightly under $7, which is about 45% lower than the current price. And in a major recessionary drop, the price of Link could be slightly under $6, which is about 50% lower than the current price. That's the bear market estimation. And now let's try to end this video with a bullish estimation of what the price of Link could do if there is a proper bull market in later half of 2028 or early 2029. The base peak estimated using the same risk regression models, the same risk models, but instead of estimating a bottom, estimating a peak. The base peak estimation is in the next cycle. If let's say there is a new all-time high for Link, which again this market cycle did not present because of lack of alt season and the macro environment. If there is if there are better conditions next time around, the same bullish seasonality for the asset class, the base peak for Link estimated is at around $61. The bull case is at around $66, which is roughly 5x to 5.5x. And the moon case, again, if everything lines up perfectly and we have a good alt season, these models estimate a moon peak or a stretch goal for Link at around $100, slightly above $100, which is about 8 and 8.25x of the current price. With that, I would like to conclude. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give a like and subscribe, and check out all of these models on cryptoweeklies.com. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.